What's good? What's goody? What's goody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's goody? Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is one of your favorite chocolate beauty boys, Vari J Styles, with a Z and not an S. You better not ever forget it. Yeah, it's so weird being back on YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear my air conditioning. It's a little hot in here. The lights don't play, okay? When you pay for professional lighting, baby, you're going to be hot. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's super, super weird to be on social media because I just feel like, how do we go about content since, you know, the George Floyd, the Breonna Taylor, the Ahmaud Arbery, the COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? And it's difficult because I just feel like social media has just taken a complete turn and we're all just confused at what we should do, how we should go about our stuff. So it's just like, I don't know, but I love makeup. I'm pretty sure I would never not do makeup because I mean, it's just so therapeutic to me. And y'all already know, like, I call myself the makeup therapist because watching me do makeup is what? Therapeutic. Before we get into the tutorial, let's get into some things first. You better be subscribed, you better be liking, and you better hit that notification bell button because if you want to see this chocolate beauty, why not? But I have partnered with BH Cosmetics to show y'all their new ice cream collection with their brush set. So I want to show y'all the palette straight from the gate because y'all, I'm not gonna lie, they are freaking gorgeous. And the first palette I'm gonna start with is Cherry on Top, and Cherry on Top is, you know, just like it is a cherry palette, so it's full of reds and, you know, red tones. Second palette is Bubblegum, and this palette is full of all blue tones. Blue is my favorite color if you don't know, and these blue tones are screaming at me. And the third palette is called Sugar and Cone, and this palette is full of browns, neutral colors, and bronzy colors for the, you know, everyday girl or guy. And the fourth palette is called Orange Sorbet or Sherbet. I always get them confused because I hear some people say sorbet or sherbet, so I'm guessing sherbet. But this palette is full of oranges. This is the pistachio palette. And these colors are so pretty. These are full of greens, and you know, I'm feeling very lucky. The last palette is called Cotton Candy, and you already know Cotton Candy is filled with pinks, but kind of purples, but still pinks, you know. Before we get into this beautiful makeup, let's get into some things, okay? Because I want to give y'all the rundown on these palettes because they are cost efficient, they are not super expensive, and that's the greatest thing about all of these palettes and the brushes. All of these palettes are an 8-pan palette, and they have 8 foils / shimmers and 4 mattes, and it retails for $18, and the brush set retails for $24. And y'all, when I tell you these palettes swatch like a dream, and I know some of y'all don't believe in swatches, but honey, the swatches, honestly, from me saying this, they don't lie. Like, they were so creamy, they swatched so beautifully. It wasn't like it was just more so like you get it? That kind of sound vulgar, but it was like you know? So they swatched so beautiful, but the real test is on these beautiful eyes. These are all the brushes that were sent. So the names of these brushes, they are a tapered powder brush, a blush brush, a flat shader brush, a fluffy shader brush, a tapered blending brush, a large blending brush, a pointed crease brush, and a detailed eyeshadow brush, and an angled lining brush. Definitely my favorite one has to be Sugar Cone. Sugar Cone is definitely a fave. I'm going to use Sugar Cone because I think that's going to work. Whoa. I think that's gonna work on my skin very well with transition, so I'm definitely using Sugar Cone. I'm gonna use Bubblegum as well, and I'm gonna do any, mini, miny, mo out of these three. So you ready? Any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by your toe. If you holler, let him go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Okay, let's grab it. So this one is Orange Sherbet. So I'm gonna use Orange Sherbet, Bubblegum, and Sugar Cone. First, I'm going in the Sugar Cone palette, and I'm going to use the shade Toasted as a transition color with the brush, the 6 brush, I think. Yeah, with the 6 brush. I'm going in with this color right here. Oh my gosh, that low-key kind of smelled sweet. Okay, payoff. Pretty transition color. I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper, but I'm not mad at the color. I think the payoff of this is gorgeous. I'm not mad at that color at all. So we're first starting off this tutorial. Pretty nice. This palette right here starts off with Sugar Dough, Dipped, Cinnamon, Fudge, Sugar Rush, Delicious, Toasted, and Homemade. Like me. This transition color is beautiful. I think it is not ashy. I don't think it's too deep, and I have to say that because on deeper tones like me, sometimes colors do not come off how they look in the palette, and I honestly think that this right here is something that I can work with on an everyday basis. Next, I'm going in with the shade Homemade, and I'm going to take the 3 brush and I'm going to just tap into it. Tapping that on the outer V. I want to make it a little warmer. And I'm glad that I've done this new trick where I'm taking my concealer and just taking it out past my waterline some, so I could just trace where I want to place my eyeshadow. And also with the number 3 brush, you want to take it a little bit into the crease, you know, just to warm up the crease a tatty, because we're going to add a little shimmer in the middle. I think the only thing that I'm more so worried about with the palette is it just has a little bit of kickback, but I'm not too worried about kickback because if you're dealing with makeup, you're going to get some form of kickback whether you like it or not. And now I'm going in with the Orange Sherbet palette, and I'm going to take the shade Tangy right here on a number 8 brush. I'm going to take the shade, but not so far on the inner part of my lid, but like on the back of my lid, because I want a gradient of orange going into almost a gold. Sometimes I would use my fingers, but you know, I wanted to use the brushes because the brushes came with it. So if I feel like I need to use my finger, I definitely would use my finger. But right now I wanted to use the brush to just see how the brushes, ooh. Use my finger now, and I'm just going to tap, but not, like I said, not too close to the inner lid, just staying on the outer perimeter. Using your finger too is going to give the eye more of a softer look, especially if you're not trying to have that color popping out, but you definitely want it to be there. Just use your fingers. Now that both of those sides are done, I'm going back in with the Sugar Cone palette, and I'm going to take the shade Cookie Dough right here, and I'm going to put that right at the inner corner of my eye. And I'm doing this because you want that gradient effect. I'm impressed. I am really impressed right now. Like, BH, y'all really did this. I'm in love with that. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all, it's only $18. I'm not done, but baby, these are $18 and they're performing like high dollar palettes. Like, the quality is not lying. I'm absolutely loving this. But now I'm about to go and smoke out my bottom lash line. This is like a more of a definer brush for liner, but I definitely like to use these brushes for under my eye as well. And this is the number 9 brush. So I'm going to go into the bubblegum palette, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line with a blue color because I think blue will go beautiful with this. And I know some people are probably thinking blue, but I'm like, yeah, blue. The shade I use out of this palette is called Bubbles right here, and I use the number 9 brush, and I'm about to keep defining that line under here to get that nice blue effect. And now I'm going in with that same number 9 brush with the bubblegum palette, and I'm going to use the shade Single Scoop, and I'm going to make a line like how I did right there, like a blue liner, because I think that is so pretty. And I do want that blue to be emphasized because the inner blue is a little lighter and the outer blue is darker, so I think that's super cute. I low-key want to go on the Orange Sherbet palette with the shade Yummy right here and like make my inner corner pop a little bit more. Oh yeah. So cute. I really do like this. I really and truly like this. And it wasn't long and it was super easy and the colors blend so beautiful. I did put something in my waterline because I wanted my eyes to be a little more open. So yes, this is the finished eye look, but I'm about to go put on some mascara and some lashes and I'll be right back with the finished eye look. I'm back with the completed look. This is gorgeous, honey. Like, honey, hunty, honey, hunday, okay? Cause baby, this is gorgeous. This is not even music, and these palettes are a bop. It has me feeling my fantasy right now. So I definitely think that you all should go out and get these palettes. These palettes are absolutely gorgeous. So my final thoughts on the BH Cosmetics Ice Cream Collection. I think that this right here is so cute. You're into colors, this is for you. I love that every single shadow has a different color theme. I definitely think that this is a must-have. I'm not just saying that just to say it. I really believe that these colors came out beautiful. Like, they look so beautiful on my skin, and I'm pretty sure they'll look beautiful on your skin. Also, the brushes are super duper cute first, and they're literally soft as all get out. I have not tried the face brushes, but I definitely tried the eyeshadow brushes, and they are cute. So I totally think that that these palettes and the brushes are worth your money, you know. And you don't have to get all palettes. Like I said, you can get any one that fits your need. And again, they're $18. These are just great for the price, you know, because some palettes are just extremely expensive and the payoff is just not as good as these. So I definitely think that you guys should go cop. That is all for this video, Barbies. I just want to say, let's save the world while looking fabulous, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye-bye. See you on the next one. See you next week. Maybe see you tomorrow. You never know. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see me again this week. But I love y'all so much, and yeah, have a great one. Yeah, and subscribe, and yeah, like, comment, and share this video. Yeah, bye.